Hello, welcome everyone. Now we will do the revision of Microsoft PowerPoint, the chapter number 4, slide organization. Let's open the Microsoft PowerPoint. To open it, first we have to click on Start button, All Programs, Office, and then PowerPoint. So we have already discussed about how to add the slides, how to open this. Now first we have the adding new slide. How to add a new slide? To add a new slide we have different option. One is on the left hand side pane. Here what we can do the right click, and we can have from the context menu we have a new slide option. Here we have chosen the new slide, so it will automatically comes exactly at the bottom of the selected sheet. If suppose you want to add a slide at number 2, these are the 1 and this is the 2, you don't want the new slide on 3, you want the slide in between both of them, you can do the right click on the first one, then add the new slide, and automatically a new slide is added at number 2. If you suppose you want the slide between 2 and 3, you will click on the 2, add a new slide, and it will automatically add on the number 3. One option is this, to add a new slide. Now another is on the home tab you have new slide option, and when you will click on the new slide option you can see here the gallery. These are the different layout which you have to choose. So whatever you will choose, like suppose you want to choose title slide, you will click here, you will see a new title slide is added. And if you want, now again you can see here on the home tab in the new slide there are the views. If you want the comparison, a comparison slide is there in home tab, new slide. If you want title and content, title and content is there. Whatever layout you want you can select it from home tab, like home, then on new slide, and then whatever you want you can capture picture with caption, you can click here, which is also give you the option which to add the picture. By right click on doing the click on here, you can have the pop-up by which you can select the picture, whatever picture you want to select. If there will be picture it will show us here. Okay, so one is the this way. Now this is for adding a slide. If you want to delete the slide, what you can do, you can select the slide from here on the left hand side pane, do the right click, click on the delete slide option, it will delete the slide. Do the right click, delete slide option, and it will delete the slide. The easiest way to delete a slide, just click on delete slide option here, do the right click and click on delete slide, and it will delete the slide for you. This is the way to delete the slide. For new slide also you can do it from here only. Now if you want to change the view tab, there are the various, this is the normal view where you can have the right hand side you can do the working, and on the left hand side you can see the different sheet, that it is divided into two pane, left and right hand, and right hand side pane can have the actual sheet in which you are working, and in left hand side it will show you the total number of the sheets. Now this is the normal view. If you want to change this, if you have more than more than 5-6 sheet and you have various sheet and you want to check it all at once, you can click on the slide shorter view. Here it will give you the slide shorter view, what the number of the slide which your presentation contains. So this is how you can have the number of sheet which you have. You can have from here, and you can cut copy paste also here. It is very easy to have this. So from view you can have the normal, or you can have the slide shorter view. You can change it the layout from here. One of the important view is note page. In note page you have a note for your PPT. If suppose you have made this PPT for your project, you can give the note in this, whatever note you want. So whatever you want you can give here the note, so that you may remember. If you will open this PPT after some time, then you can remember why you have made this particular slide. So you can give the reading note to each and every slide. So this is for your future reference. When you will open it in future, you can know that why you are using this particular slide. That is also in view. In slide shorter view you can manage this slide. How you can manage this slide? Just you can do the right click. By doing the right click you have the delete option here, and you have the cut and copy option. So if you want to copy this, you can do the copy and do the right click and paste it here. So if you will paste it, will be pasted. If you want to cut this slide, you have the option cut, and you can paste it here. So anywhere you want to cut and copy and paste your slide, it's give you the better view to manage your slide. So it is the easiest way to move. Or what you can do, you can just drag your files. Like here I am dragging this one sheet to the third one. See, it is dragged to third. If you want to drag this one to third or in between, you can drag it here and it will come in between. So wherever you want your slide, just drag it there. No need to do the copy and paste. This view provide you the better way to move your slide anywhere in your slide. You can change the numbering from here, but it is not advisable to move from here. And just because in slide shorter view the every slide is very small, so if the data will be more, you cannot get take out the things from here, that which slide contains what. So if you want to move the slide, just do the copy and paste from the normal view. Just because if you will move from here, you will not get to know what data it contains, just because it is very small in size. So it is not advisable to move from here, but it is easy to move the slides here, just because you need to drag the slides, no need to copy and paste here. But if you are comfortable in copy and paste, you can use the copy and paste option here. So if it is in the normal view, how to edit your text? To edit your text, like you write the text, it is similar to that. You have to just double click it, and by the help of backspace you can remove your data and you can write the new data. It is up to you. You can use the backspace button or the delete key, and then you can edit your data according to your need. This is the easiest way to edit your text. To move your text, similarly, if you want to move your text, do the right click and use the cut and copy option, copy and then paste it. So I have told you several times this thing, that to cut, copy and paste, no need to do it by the mouse by using the right click. What you can use the shortcut key, and the shortcut key for cut, copy and paste for to cut is Control plus X. The data will be cut. And for copy you can use Control plus C, and to paste the data either by using cut or either by copy. If you want to paste the data, the shortcut key is Control plus V. So by cut, copy and paste by Control X, copy by Control C, and paste Control plus V, you can move your data anywhere in your slides. So there is a difference between copy and moving. If you copy your data, the data will be contained in actual position where the data is there. It will remains there also, and where you will paste, it will go there also. So it will be present in both the places. But if you will do the cut option, if you will cut the data, it will move from the original place to where you will paste it. So it will be removed from its original place if you will cut the data. This we have discussed several times. Now if we want, if suppose you have a large amount of data to enter, you can use the text box. So text box you will get in insert option. In insert option you have a text here. This is the text group in which various texts are there. You can use the text box from here, and then you will have your dress. So a text box can be dragged by right click, and it can be dragged more than your slide. If you have a small slide, you can drag your text box as per your required need, and you can move it from anywhere by the four-headed arrow. So this is the use of text box. So by how to add the text box, insert, then a text group, you have a text box. Like you use the word art in MS Word, in similar way here also you can use the word art. You have to click here and you will find a gallery. Whatever color you want to choose, you have to click, and then you can enter your data, and your data is entered, and you can format it. There is the format tab. When you are entering the data, you have the format option. By format option you can change the different layout, text fill. You can change the text fill also, the color of the text fill, whatever you want the color inside it. The text outlines, you can change the outlines of your text, and you can select it from here also. There are the different parts, whatever you want you can select it from here, and then you can write by choosing it from format option. Once you have choose the word art, then you can choose it from the format according to your need. You can choose it from there. So you can change the colors and various other options inside the word art. You can choose any of them. You will enjoy it when you will do it practically. Those who have the system can do it at home, so that it will be very easy for you to understand. Now we have inserting shape. To insert a shape, you have to go on the insert option, and there is the illustrations group. In the illustration group you can see the shape, and there are the various shapes you can find under the various headings. Recently used shape, lines, rectangle, basic shapes, block arrows, equation shapes, flow charts, starts and banners, call outs, action buttons. So there are the various shapes which you can use. You can use it as you have done the word art, or this shape is also there in MS Word. In smaller classes you must have done the MS Word. Here I will show you how to make a shape. Once again, select any of the shape, and then you will have this plus arrow inside your slide. Then click on the mouse and drag it. You can drag the size as per your need. It is asking about, this is the play button, so it is asking about the hyperlink. We don't need a hyperlink to play anything. So to change the size, here you can see when it comes to the two-headed arrow, when we move the cursor to the corner, any of the corner or any of the line, you will see the two-headed arrow. The mouse pointer changes to the two-headed arrow, then click on the mouse and then you can change the size as per your requirement. But if you want to move this as complete, so when it will be a four-headed arrow, then click on mouse and then you can move the shape anywhere inside your slide. It is advisable to keep the shape always inside the working box. This is the working box, so here only you have to, or you can say working window. You can keep the shape inside your working window. Like this you can have the various shapes. Go in insert option, then on shapes, and you can choose any of the shapes. And you can have, you have the format, you also have the format option in shapes. In this you can also have a text fill or the shape fill. By the shape fill you can have the different colors. You can change the color of the shape by the shape fill. The shape can be filled with the different colors, whatever color you want by your choice you can have it, and the shape will be filled with color. And you can format it, and format is the changing the shape, size and all the outer body of the shape. So you can format it as per your need. So that's all for your chapter number 4, that is slide organization. Thank you for watching.